Good morning, students. So today our topic will be relation and function. So that we start today. So it's the first video. We will see the part 1 of it, and the topics which we are going to learn is Cartesian product and the ordered pair. These are actually the basics. Before learning relation and function, we need to know this, otherwise it will be difficult for us. So let us cover this part, and after that, if we are having some time, we can always get into relation and function. So the Cartesian product. So what is Cartesian product? So we have already learned sets. Say A is a set and B is also a set of having few elements. So let us say it's having 1, 2 and 3, and B is a set which is also having two elements. I take A and B. Okay, so now what we are trying to do, we are trying to take out the cross of it. This A cross B we will try to take out. So A cross B, this thing is called the Cartesian product, CP. In short, we write CP. CP is the Cartesian product of A cross B. Again I repeat, CP is actually what? A cross B is the Cartesian product of A and B. That means A to B. Now if you change it, it will be B cross A, which is the Cartesian product of B to A. That means B and A. So these are actually different things that we will find out. So let us study one by one. So obviously you understand that it's not possible for us to multiply these things. Okay, 1 into A, 2 into A, it's not represented like that. A set, we have not learnt any kind of multiplication operation in set. What we learnt union, intersection, difference, symmetric difference, all those things we learnt. So here what we do, we pair out these things. Say 1 A then 1 B. Look at it. I write within brackets 1 comma A, 1 comma A, then 1 comma B. Okay. Then this element 2 will be also 2 comma A, 2 comma B, and with element 3, 3 comma A and 3 comma B. So what we see that since it's A cross B, the elements of A are written in the first position. The AB comes in the next position since it is A cross B. Now A cross B, it has got how many elements? It has got 6 elements. Okay. It has got 6 elements of it. Because why so? Because A has got 3 elements and B has got 2 elements. So it has got 6 elements. Now when we do B cross A will be, the B will be taking the first position. Otherwise it's more or less similar. So what we see, A1, then A2 and A3. Okay. A1, A2, A3, and then also B1, B2 and B3. So these are the B cross A part. Okay. So now you can well see that A cross B and B cross A are not the, A cross B and B cross A are not the exactly the same elements, because whatever this 1A and say A1, they are not the same. 1A and A1, they are not the same. Why so? Because you know, in case of Cartesian geometry also, in case of Cartesian geometry, coordinate geometry, we get what? XY system, and if you plot 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, so this point will give you 3, 2, and if you get 2, 3, that means this point will give you 2, 3. So are they same? 3, 2 and 2, 3, they are not same. That means the order is very important. The order is very important. That's why these are known as ordered pairs. Okay, so these are known as ordered pairs. Okay, so from Cartesian product we get what? From Cartesian product we get many ordered pairs. Ordered pairs are actually the multiplication is the product between two set elements. Okay. So what is the first point of the ordered pairs? The order should be there. Okay. The order should be there. Order is important. It matters. That means 2, 3 and 3, 2 are not same. 1A and A1 are not same. Okay. And second thing is that they exist in pair. They exist in pair. As you can see that it's A comma 1. That means two elements are clubbed together. So it's pair. Okay. So this is about the Cartesian product. Now next what we will see, we will so this is Cartesian product also we did, and ordered pair also we did. Next what we will do, we will see a few of the examples and maybe the ordered triplet. So let us do that. Okay, before that I forgot to tell you one thing. One thing I must tell you, as you can see that A cross B and B cross A are not the same. So that means here we can write this A cross B and B cross A are not the same. A cross B and B cross A are not the same. So I'll mark it with green. This is very important. So you write in your copy that Cartesian product. Okay. Cartesian product is not commutative. Cartesian product is not commutative. Okay. That means you can see that when you take out the product of A cross B and B cross A, they are actually getting different. So let us see more examples as of now. So see here what I have done, I have erased a part of the board and I have taken the third set C. So why to do that? I have not not erased this A cross B. This only because I will try to find out a triple product now. Okay, so this is the same rule. That means the Cartesian product rule only, but we will try to get the A cross B cross C. But it will produce what? It will produce ordered triplet. It will not produce ordered pair, because as you can see that there are three sets now involved. Okay, so what will happen in each of these pairs, this X and Y will be will get associated. Okay, so they will be, these elements will be getting associated. So you will get how many elements over here? We got already previously 6 elements, I told you. So here there are 2 elements more, so it will be 6 into 2, there will be 12 elements altogether. So let us write that. So with 1 and A, what we get? X. Again 1 and A, we get Y. Okay. Then 1 and B, we get X. And then 1 and B, we get Y. Like that. 2 A, we get X, then 2A, we get Y, then 2B, we get X, then 2B, we get Y, then 3A, we get X, then 3A, we get Y, then 3B, we get X, and 3B also we get Y. So count please, there will be how many elements? Number, that means the cardinality of A cross B cross C, if you try to find out, you will get how many? This 3 into 2 into 2. This is the 12 elements. Okay. The 12 elements. What is it? It's actually Cartesian, it's the cardinality of A, then cardinality of B, and cardinality of C. Okay. So here what are these? What are these called? These are not ordered pairs, but they are ordered triplets. They are ordered triplets. As you can see, they are in the form of triplets. So they are ordered triplets. So now we will see a few sum related to this. Let us proceed. Okay, here I have written a sum that will also involve a little bit of the knowledge from the previous chapter, set theory. So we are given with three sets, A, B and C, and we have to find two questions. Answer of these two questions were C cross B minus A cross B and also A cross B union C. So these are the two questions given to us. We will try to find it. Now first, before finding, we have to write out the sets. What is A? So A is given us that it's lesser than equal to 2 and it's a whole number. So automatically it will start from 0. So 0, 1, 2. Got it? Lesser than equal to 2 means it's up to 2. So 0, 1, 2. Okay. Now what is B? B is something like between 4 and 7 natural numbers. So it's 5 and 6. Okay. So 5 and 6 for B and C is already given. So let us do the first one. First one is what? C cross B we are doing. C cross B we are doing means C to be kept in the first position. Okay, so C cross B will be 0, 5, then 0, 6. Okay, 0, 5 and 0, 6. Then 1, 5 and 1, 6. Okay, this is the first part. C cross B minus A cross B. A cross B, A to be kept in the first position. So that means 0, 5, 0, 6. Okay. Then 1, 5. Then 1, 6. Then 2, 5 and 2, 6. So these are the ordered pairs we got. So when we subtract, we observe that all the elements over here are over in the first, these elements are present already over here. So after subtraction there will be nothing left. So it will be like this. It will be, we say in terms of relation, we say that this is a void relation. Okay. This actually you have to use, sometimes people may misinterpret it as a void set or a null set, but although the concept is same, that means you are cancelling all the elements. So A basically this minus this, it's a kind of set operation only, but still it will be termed as a void relation. Okay, now let us see the second sum. Second sum, what we get? We got A union B, then cross C. So first you do a union B. When you do A union B, you get all the elements. That means it will be 0, 1, 2, then 5, 6. So how many elements? 5 elements. Okay. Now this will be crossed with C. C means 0, 1. So you can see that there will be many elements. That means 10 elements we have to write over here. When you cross it, I'll start writing from here. Otherwise it will take a huge space. 0, 0, then 0, 1. So 0, 0 and 0, 1. Okay. Then 1, 0, then 1, 1, then 2, 0, then 2, 1, 5, 0, 5, 1, 6, 0 and 6, 1. Okay, so this is the complete sum. So you get how many elements? 10 elements. Okay. So thank you. This is the basic sums we have seen for the Cartesian product. So next time we will start with the relation topic.